what's going on? Okay, happy 4th of July to everybody out there. Tonight, I just want to take a look at I kind of want to go into like some of the characters that I hope are featured in Mortal Kombat 11. Right now what I'm looking at is the complete list. This is a complete list of all characters that have ever made an appearance in Mortal Kombat. Now, to begin this, we already know in MK11, they're definitely going to be bringing back, like you know, the original characters, from MK1, like Johnny Cage, Liu Kang, Kano, Raiden, Scorpion, Sonya Blade, Sub Zero. That's already a given. We already know. It's a guarantee. So, first of all, let me start with my top pick. To me, my favorite character of all time, and I definitely hope that he makes an appearance, makes a comeback into MK11, would be Kabal. Kabal was introduced in Mortal Kombat 3 as a former member of Kano's Black Dragon criminal organization who had reformed as a force for good and thus became one of the chosen defenders of Earthrealm, while notably suffering an attack by Outworld Emperor Shao Kahn's extermination squads that left his face disfigured and thus concealed behind a mask. In the three-dimensional Mortal Kombat games, he returns to the side of evil by reforming the Black Dragon and feuding with Movado, leader of their bitter rival, the Red Dragon. Kabal returns to the side of good in the 2011 Mortal Kombat reboot, again having quit the Black Dragon and fighting alongside Curtis Stryker to defend Earthrealm against Khan's forces. Kabal is considered one of the most powerful characters in Mortal Kombat 3. Kabal has received mostly positive fan and critical reception in this regard, but response to his fatality finishing moves have been decisively mixed. He has played a fairly scant role in both the overall series continually as well as in alternate Mortal Kombat related media and merchandise. Now I'm going to tell you this. Kabal is a beast. And especially like, with today's modern graphics, like Kabal will definitely be overpowered. He's actually like, a real fast character, got good rush down, you know what I'm saying? And, especially like in MK11. See, I'm not 100% sure how MK11 is going to be set up. If they're going to go back to like, having like, you know, three different variation systems or whatever. But I already know Cabal's mix ups and stuff gonna be dope. Seriously. So Cabal, please, and I beg of you, NetherRealm Studios, Ed Boon, please put Cabal in Mortal Kombat 11. And let's look. Now the rest of these are not in any particular order. These are just like some of the characters that I'm hoping they will be bringing back into MK11. Nightwolf. Nightwolf debuted in Mortal Kombat 3 as a Native American shaman and historian who is chosen as a warrior of Earthrealm during Shao Kahn's invasion. As one of the main characters, He was also featured in the game's companion media, such as the live action film Mortal Kombat Annihilation and the animated series Mortal Kombat Defenders of the Realm. He is also playable in the updates Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and Mortal Kombat Trilogy after being absent from Mortal Kombat 4 and Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. He re-emerged as a player character in 2004's Mortal Kombat Deception and also appeared in the follow-ups Mortal Kombat Armageddon and the 2011 Mortal Kombat reboot. Response to the character has been mixed, with some citing Nightwolf as an example of a Native American stereotype. This will be another pick. Nightwolf will make a great addition to the MK roster in MK11. As of right now, no type of information has been released. Everything is just speculation. Like I've seen people speculate, but you really have to, be careful because see, it's a lot of people, spreading, rumors around. Like I've actually seen websites where people act like they have some type of inside information, about MK11 when as of right now it's a secret. They're not releasing any information right now. So but one thing that I will say is that like Nightwolf, like I could just imagine like Nightwolf, with his I think he used to carry like a tomahawk or something like that. So like Nightwolf with his tomahawk, like man, he would be overpowered. Seriously, he would be overpowered. And I mean, it's so much that you could do with a character like that, especially like if you give him like, you know, especially like if MK11 has the variation system, to where you have like characters, with three different variations. See, a lot of people that I talked to, a lot of Mortal Kombat fans, they didn't like, the implementation of the, three variation system in MK10. But to me personally, because see, with the like, character roster size being so small, you know, that made like every character, have like, three totally unique, fighting styles. So I personally liked it. It was pretty cool because, each character, can only do so many different combos. And, each character only has like so many different combo streams. So like with, a three variation system, you know, that makes it to where, you don't get bored with a character. So I'm definitely hoping that they, bring back the, three variation system. Okay, let's continue. Those are definitely two characters that I would like to see in MK11. Kabal, most definitely, because Kabal to me is my, you know, one of my top characters of all time. And I'm not talking about like taking nothing away from like anybody that's, from like the original roster. Like, Scorpion is gonna always be, like top tier, Sub Zero. You know what I mean? So it's like, those characters, they're always gonna be good. But what I'm talking about as far as like, these extra characters and stuff that were added in. So I'm about to continue. Look, Stryker was pretty cool too. From what I remember, Stryker was like he was a police officer, like a member of the New York Police Department. But let's read like this brief little article about him. Stryker was introduced in Mortal Kombat 3 in 1995, where he is a leader of the Special Riot Control Division in the NYPD and a somewhat stout-looking man sporting an often criticized urban design. The character received a lot of mostly negative attention regarding his attire, and original special moves and fatalities. Besides the game series, he has appeared in alternate series media such as Mortal Kombat, Defenders of the Realm, and Mortal Kombat Legacy. Stryker has the distinction of being the lone character in the Mortal Kombat franchise who does not possess any type of special powers. This, coupled with his normal appearance contrasting with the supernatural atmosphere of the series, has resulted in mostly negative reception for the character, in addition to his being one of the few player characters from the first three games to not appear on any kind of official merchandise. So he definitely was, a weird, somewhat weird character. But see, I've always been fans of like weird characters. Like I've always been fans of like, playing with like big characters. Like that's why I like an MK, MKX, man. I'm a big fan of like Kotal Khan. I've always liked like big characters like Goro. Just weird characters, man, because not a lot of people, pick them up and play them. So that's what it is. But hopefully they will bring Stryker because from what I'm seeing in here, I think he only appeared in one Mortal Kombat, which was MK3. So obviously he wasn't that popular. But I kind of like the idea because when I had played MK3, I think he had like actual guns or something. Let's continue. Definitely Fujin. Now Fujin has been highly requested by people, from the Mortal Kombat community or whatever. Fujin, a lot of people told me that they actually wish Fujin, would have came in one of the combat packs. Like there were rumors and stuff, but see the thing is, man, you really can't believe the hype because it's a lot of misinformation and things like that being spread around online. So you really just can't, believe the hype. So let's read a little bit about Fujin. Fujin, named after the Japanese war god Fujin, is the then unnamed wind god that first appeared in MK mythologies as one of the four guardians assigned by Raiden to guard Shinnok's amulet, all of whom Sub-Zero must defeat in order to acquire it. He makes his playable debut in Mortal Kombat 4, joining Raiden in his battle against Shinnok, assisting the Earthrealm forces in raiding Shao Kahn's palace. After Shinnok's defeat, Fujin becomes the new protector of Earthrealm. After Raiden becomes an elder god. In Armageddon, when Fujin returns as a playable for the first time since 1999's Mortal Kombat Gold, he expressed his concerns over what has caused Raiden's descent into madness. He and Kung Lao joined forces to bring Raiden and Liu Kang under control, but if no way was found to normalize the two now corrupted warriors, he and Kung Lao will be forced to kill them. It is additionally revealed that he has been a friend of Taven's family and realized their father Argus sent them on a quest. Fujin searches for Taven and his brother Dagon, hoping to prevent their progress and learn the true purpose of their quest. Fujin additionally plays a minor role in the game's Conquest mode, in which he confronts Taven outside of the Red Dragon clan's headquarters. Taven then defeated Fujin in combat, allowing him to continue his journey but feeling regret at having had to do this to a friend. In the 2011 Mortal Kombat reboot, Fujin makes a brief appearance in Kratos' non-canonical ending alongside Raiden. In a comic prequel of Mortal Kombat X, Fujin aids Raiden in searching for a missing Hamadogi dagger cursed by Quan Chi. However, he is later attacked and is rescued by Takeda Takahashi. Fujin gives him a mask and armor resembling that of his mentor, Hanzo Hasashi Scorpion. When the Earthrealm heroes defeat Shinnok in final battle in the game's story mode, Fujin and Raiden return Shinnok's amulet to the Elder God. There's so many characters. So many characters. I just hope, see, my thing is, I just really hope that at least the roster size is bigger this time. That's one thing that had me a little bit disappointed about Mortal Kombat 11. Like, even though I liked somewhat them adding in like characters like Jason Voorhees, um, Alien, Predator, and I can't think of the okay, Jason Voorhees, Alien, Predator, and Leatherface. Like although like those characters were pretty cool to play with because actually Alien, was like one of my, top 3 characters. Like it was just his fighting style and as far as like his mix up game that was just so sweet about Alien. And Jason was cool, Leatherface was cool, and all of that. But at the same time, I wish they would have, added in like some like I would have liked to have seen like a Cabal, Cabal being added like into one of the combat packs or like Fujin or my next character, Frost. I have always been a favor. I have always been a fan of Sub Zero. Sub Zero to me is one of my top characters. Now, my fourth pick for MK11 would definitely be Frost. Let's read a little bit about her story. Frost was discovered by Sub Zero, who, impressed by her skills, takes her in as his protege, but is unable to instill in her a sense of humility. The Deadly Alliance Conquest mode reveals that she desired to become the new Lin Kuei Grandmaster, and therefore freezes Sub-Zero and steals the Dragon Medallion, which is an artifact that served as the symbol of Lin Kuei leadership and also enhanced Sub-Zero's abilities off his person. But without the strength and discipline required to control the object's power, she is in turn consumed by her own freezing ability. Sub Zero buries her next to his Cryomancer ancestors in Outworld, forgiving her. Frost was not playable in Deception, but was added as an exclusive character to the PSP version of the game, MK Unchained, in which she realized she was still in Outworld and believed that Sub Zero had taken back the Dragon Medallion from her. She returned to the Lin Kuei Temple in Earthrealm with the intention of killing only Sub Zero, but slayed many of his fellow clansmen instead and became delusional to the point that she saw him everywhere. Sub Zero froze her and placed her body in a shrine deep inside the temple, where she remained until Armageddon's conquest mode, when Taven enters the temple and releases her. But she believes that he is Sub Zero and battles him, then runs off embarrassed and upset upon realizing her mistake. In Mortal Kombat X, she vainly attempts to ambush Scorpion as he looks to make peace with Sub Zero on behalf of their respective clans, leading to a fight between them that ends when Frost again tries to attack Scorpion before she is frozen on the spot by Sub-Zero, with Sub-Zero claiming that Frost is strong but lacks judgment. Frost, please bring back Frost. Okay, see now we have characters of MK10, characters of MKX, and here's another character. Now, a lot of people may not agree with me on this one, but this character was really like a lot of fun to play with. And not only that, this character actually was one of the first characters I picked up. And I hope that they don't disband this character because this character, MKX was this character's first appearance. And I'm talking about Kung Jin. I definitely want Kung Jin to return to MK11 because he was just such a fun and easy character to play with. And he was like real simple to pick up. Like like his um his combo structure is just like so easy to pick up on. So let's see, Kung Lao's younger cousin, a reformed thief turned Shaolin archer and member of Cassie Cage's Special Force Unit. He makes a cameo appearance in the 34th chapter of DC Comics' 2015 prequel miniseries based on the game, in which he is hired by Borecho and Sub-Zero to gather data on the Lin Kuei cyborg's weakness, and then presents Sub-Zero with a stolen flash drive that contains a virus. According to NetherRealm Studios, Kung Jin's primary costume was inspired by Mongolian nomadic archers, containing layers of leather and fur and rough woven fabrics, with him wearing it as a symbol of his acceptance of his role as a hero. While his bow was designed to double as a staff, Kung Jin stands as the series' first homosexual character, which was confirmed by NetherRealm Studios cinematic director Dominic Ciancialo on his Twitter accounts in regards to a dialogue exchange in the game story mode between the character and Raiden. Okay, now the NetherRealm Studios cinematic director. I know I didn't pronounce his last name right, but man, I don't know why these guys gotta have these difficult to pronounce names. But okay, let's continue. Den of Geek ranked Kung Jin 52nd in their 2015 ranking of the series' 73 playable characters, describing his revelation to Raiden as "sweet, well done, and very welcome," but deeming him the most boring of the game's newcomers. He's just the guy with the bow and the planned appearance. Now, I would highly have to disagree with that statement because one thing about Kung Jin had a lot of pressure. He had a lot of pressure. His mix-ups and setups was just like so cool. And then you know he had his bow and arrow or whatever. Well, actually, in his ancestral variation, he had like this real cool like 50-50 reset up in there. That was just like he's see when it comes to like you have Bojitsu. Like Bojitsu is has a lot of pressure in it, but like when you go to talking about like Shaolin and ancestral was actually my favorite variation of Kanjin, and it wasn't that easy to pick up because you didn't see a lot of ancestral Kanjins online. So I'm hoping that they definitely bring back Kanjin. NetherRealm Studios bring Kanjin to MK11. Now this is going to conclude. This is part one. I was going to, in the beginning, originally go into my top 10 list, but I think I'll break this down into two videos. So basically, I did a top five, and then I'll be coming back on tomorrow or whatever to complete my list. So thank you for watching. Peace.